We're live. Welcome, everybody. This is Near Lightshine here with Lucy and Grief. We are doing the Open Weekly race commentary. How are you today, Lucian?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
Doing all right. We are starting in Link's House and Sanctuary, which 20 rubies in Sanctuary, Piece of Heart in Link's House.
Today we've got just the usual Open Weekly, Open 7-7, good old-fashioned rando mode. We've got P-Train, Professor River, Power to Mario, and Kaede Rukawa racing. So, 4 big names in the community. See what we get today.
Yep. We are also joined by Raka and Lady Laura Linda on Tracker. Thank you guys for doing this.
And we got a tier 1 tree pull from most of the racers, just 5 rupees. Nothing special. And
300 off Uncle. No, 100, sorry. It looked like a 300.
Yeah, Uncle gave us his life savings for it. That's part of his will.
Is that the lamp on Lumberjack?
I did not catch that. I saw the shovel in Uncle's.
Yeah, I saw that, but it looked like it was the lamp on the lamp can't be Lumberjack. Okay, yeah, you're right.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, because
and there's the 10 bombs in the mushroom spot. Could be the fire rod though. I did see something that looked like one of our light sources, so it could be the fire rod there then. And that's 10 arrows on the drop down. Though that bobblehead Link sprite is still kind of really cool.
It never will stop being cool.
I know. Whoever made that, awesome job. And
Power to Mario is deviating, heading straight to Saha in Eastern.
He's copying me.
So Power to Mario's gone rogue. We'll see if anything turns up from this route.
Yep, and right now what we got is the blue mail, the mushroom, and 50 rubies.
Oh, worse things have happened, but I'm not sure that's exactly enough to justify the choice.
Nope, but it looks like he's going to Eastern. Oh yeah, mushroom definitely could be something. Was that sword?
Yes, it was. So we got a sword in Blind Hut.
Yep, and Kaede and P-Train just high-fived each other. Looks like nothing in Kakariko except for the sword so far.
Yeah, P-Train just hopping into the well, see what we get there.
Yep, 10 arrows, 10 arrows. First check in Eastern's the big key, though. 50 rubies, 20 rubies, and a shield.
A fancy shield, fancy toy shield to go with that toy sword.
Yep, and on the Bottlesmith, more arrows. All these arrows and nothing you can fire them with.
Should be able to use the arrows as improvised weaponry. I think that works in D&D.
Yeah. And there's the Cane of Samaria in a bottle. Cane of Samaria in Eastern, bottle in the Chicken Hut. There's Easy Icebreaker right there. And Sick Kid will have for us 50 rubies. I couldn't tell if it's a good bee. I think it was a regular one.
It's a good bee. I see the sparkle.
Okay. And in the bar, we have 3 bombs.
Alright, so pretty dry Kakariko. That sword is definitely nice, but not a whole lot to go on as far as progression.
Yep, so far Eastern's been the better play.
Oh, and Renderer showing off some slightly obscure knowledge. If you take the good bee to the bottle vendor, he'll pay out 100 rupees for him.
Oh, yeah.
Not a commonly seen tactic. Looks like Kaede Rukawa is following suit.
I've done it by accident.
Oh, and okay, let's say the bee is forsaken Kaede.
Yep, that's happened to me. And in race game, we have... There's the lamp.
Alright, so not that I doubt any of these 4 players have any issues with dark rooms, but they'll definitely. Oh, and Power already finds a second sword.
Where?
Dig Spot.
Oh.
It's his first, but it's the second we have knowledge on.
Yep, he left Kakariko, or not Kakariko, he left Eastern after the map was in the big chest. I don't know if what was on the lumberjack. And in the dam, we have the other male upgrade.
Okay, so we're gonna have Red Mail and Master Sword between all 4 racers at some point soon.
Yeah. Yeah, because then Sarsaparella's set was the other. Power to Mario and Kaede are both like in sync together right now, though.
Yeah, from completely different directions too.
And there's the hammer.
Alright, so this has been a pretty nice scene so far.
Yeah, where's the troll? I only saw that crystal on Hera and pendant, blue pendant on Eastern.
Alright, people are ready to get their second sword.
Yep.
Oh, so that puts Aga in logic now.
Yeah. There's 20 rubies on Desert Ledge. They're not likely going to be coming to grabbing those. Not unless they're 20 rubies short of on Zora, and they're going to be right there anyway.
So, barring what's in South Shore, we might have an early competition with Aga here soon.
Yeah, we're still a Moon Pearl and a glove from the Dark World. Renderer getting his blue mail. I wonder though if we're gonna see some people go to yep, I was about to say some people go to Castle. Oh yeah, P-Train didn't check Uncle. Renderer and Kaede I am never going to be able to get this name correctly done routinely.
Meanwhile, Power Mario's about to get his Master Sword here in just a moment. Kaide's about to show us that and Renderer about to show us that mini Moldorm check, which we're kind of up against the wall as far as choice for Aga goes.
Yep, with a glove they could do Death Mountain. But without a glove, or flute, I should say.
And even then, it only gets you up to Spec Rock. Ooh, there's a bow.
That's Eastern done. There's the cape, and there's the ice rod.
Alright, so that puts Eastern fully in logic, so definitely gonna do that before you pull the trigger on Aga.
Ah, I blinked.
We got blue crystals on Hera and Desert, and blue pendant Eastern.
Yep. But we do know most likely we are going to need that Cane of Samaria. The odds are not good with us for not.
Yeah, we'll see if P-Train finds his Hyrule Castle key in the front of Escape. Probably take that all the way to the back, if so.
Well, Ice Rod Cave has a piece of heart. The Boomerang chest has the second shield already.
It's a pretty decked out seed so far as equipment goes.
Yeah. Looks like Coyote is doing, and Renderer are going to go do Eastern.
One of them's equipped for it.
Both of them should be, because the bow was in Mini Moldorm.
Oh, okay, that's okay.
And that is the mirror in Zelda's cell.
That's a nice pickup. All right, so if you find that glove, then that opens up at least Hera. No, all of these sets now because you got the hammer. So yeah.
That's a glove on the lumberjack. Sorry.
Oh no, good. I
So we do know this is an Aga-1 seed, because you cannot beat this game without both gloves. This isn't inverted.
Or glitched.
Yeah.
HMG, you can do it without mids, but probably get disqualified if you try in this one.
Yep. So yeah, definitely an Aga-1 seed. I imagine Power to Mario or P-Train, once he gets his second sword, he'll go straight to Aga-1 with that knowledge. I'm surprised he didn't go and do Back of Escape though. He did Dark Cross.
Oh, the key might be in the Back of Escape.
Oh yeah, that's right. That can be the case.
I didn't see what was in Dark Cross, but I'm assuming since he bailed, it wasn't the key.
Piece of art, I believe.
Will I wait until I get boots to do Aga? Probably not, but I would run through most of my identity checks, which I think we've seen pretty much everything the seed has to offer.
Yeah, we're not missing much. Like literally, I think unless they get a glove here, if they get a glove or something on Armos, there's not much that they have left. They got the mushroom spot, and that's about it.
Yeah, that's pretty easy, Fake Flipper, to get that mushroom turn in.
Yep. Though the problem is that they don't got Zora money or a way to farm it either.
Yeah.
And they can't water walk, so they can't do waterfall fairy.
You could, if you find the money, you could Fake Flipper to Zora, but that's for a one-off. It's a lot of investment.
Yeah. And Renderer is on Armos. Oh yeah, you could do Houlihan.
It looks like the third Eastern item then is on the right side of it.
Is that green pendant or blue? I can't tell.
It looks blue on the map check, but it looks like I could be wrong.
Yeah, well, we'll know in a second if Renderer... Yep, it looks like it was green, because Renderer's going to Sarsaparilla right now.
And I recognize this MSU. This is temp.msu. I also see Power Mario is the first one to pull the trigger on Aga.
That was the flute on green pendant.
Nice. Okay, so that gives us our mountain access. So that puts. So I mean, Aga-1's inevitable anyway, but it's just a matter of
when.
With that mountain access, you got Spec Rock, you got Old Man, you got Hera, you got East Death Mountain. There's a lot you can find there. that you want to see wide open, and you put that off until later in the game.
Yep, and Power to Mario, I just noticed, is doing the Aga climb. But that green pendant was it was wise to go do Eastern, that's for sure.
Yeah, Power Mario had the right idea. He just, went in just a bit too soon. Got that bow.
Well, Power to Mario might be making a wise play here too. What if the boots are right there on the pyramid ledge?
Yeah, so this will only give Power Mario one check without that Moon Pearl. So I would probably guess that Pearl's going to be up on Mountain.
Now, this is why it's randomizer. We don't know what's going on. Renderer, though, is going to do fake powder.
You don't see that too often.
Yeah, it's one of his more favorite things to do. It's one of the easiest glitches in this game to pull off, too.
All right, let's see what he's rewarded with.
It is a single ruby. Yuck. Oh, the Moon Pearl was an Eastern.
Oh.
It was in the vanilla big key chest.
Oh crap! Okay. I thought Redder skipped out on it.
Yeah, he did. He doesn't have it. P-Train and Kaede do. Renderer never went back in.
That's a heck of a gamble.
Moon Pearl was in the vanilla key, big key chest, the one in the back. Oh, that's gonna haunt Renderer. Yeah, can we get somebody to do something about that in chat?
All right, Power Mario's killed Aga-1, so let's see what's waiting for him on that pyramid. Love that baseline.
Yep, 20 rubies. It looked like there was nothing on the pyramid ledge.
Yeah, just a piece of heart.
Yeah. Power to Mario forgetting he needs to go back to the light world first.
Yeah, that's like at least once per seed kind of deal with just about everyone.
Yeah. And there's P-Train getting their flute. So, green pendant was required, the seed. Most likely. There's a third sword inside a spectacle.
This seed's just making it easy.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the other shoe to drop now.
Oh, we don't have an ice rod hunt.
Chat, you guys are mean. A glove being on pedestal. Even I'm not that sadistic. Guarantee I'm the kind of person that wants the ice rod to be on pedestal, but.
All right, so Power Mario is likely going to be drawn back to. Well, not likely. It is going to be drawn back to Eastern Palace after that bow.
Oh, yeah. Renderer, I'm surprised, did not go into Hera.
Yeah, probably just...
oh, wait. No, he doesn't got the mirror because he hasn't done Escape yet.
That would do it.
Only one of two of our runners have mirror. But Renderer is going to be able to basically one-shot everything in Escape. And I doubt any of our runners are going to turn down an easy sword in Spectacle.
No, especially if it's tempered. Like, if it's a gold sword, yeah, you can probably write it off. But tempered, yeah. So you have no idea where your next sword's coming from.
Yeah, P-Train still is on fighter, so he's going to be definitely going after that Master Sword.
Oh yeah, for sure. And as if just send this a big old flare about Aga. P-Train also has, they also have the cape. So even without that Master Sword, Aga's still in logic for P-Train.
Yep. But you're not going to want to do Master or Fighter Sword Aganim or Climb if you don't have to.
Yeah, no one wants to, but
yeah. Thankfully with Tempered, you're going to basically be able to one-shot everything in there except for the red guards. That was 3 bombs in Hobo.
Sounds about right.
And P-Train doing a beautiful bomb jump across the Spectacle Rock jump there. Looks like we're going to Hera. We're also going to get our first look at Dark World, too. Maybe. Nope. Sadly, no books, so can't look at the tablet while we're up here. We are getting a look, though, at the Waterfall Ferry. Waterfall Ferry holds 3 bombs and a piece of heart. And that fills our bottles with red goo.
Alright, we're going to be climbing Hera the old-fashioned way.
Yep, no hook shot to do Harapot. And Zor Ledge is a piece of heart today. So I'm not going back for that, most likely. Renderer got his mirror. There's the other glove.
Glove on Zora, okay. So that gives Kede Dark World access. The first one was actual Dark World access.
Yep. Sadly, like we said, we know where the other glove is, and it requires Aga-1. And you can put off that glove for a long time if the dungeons line up correctly.
Yeah, it's really just a matter of, okay, we got red crystal TR and Meyer, we got red pendant I didn't catch what the blue pendant was.
I missed it. All I know though is that the Titan's mitts are definitely required to get into dungeons right now. So
oh yeah, for sure.
You can't put those off, sadly. You can put them off for a long time, but
blue pendant Skullwoods.
Okay, yeah, and you know the rule. Pendant pod always has an item.
All right, there's our first crystal on the board from P-Train, killing Moldorm.
Weak sauce dorm is more like it.
Yeah, everyone's got every piece of the puzzle they need, but nothing's just lined up completely for any one racer.
Yep. Also, Power to Mario. Oh, there's the flippers on Floating Island. Oof.
Okay.
That's something they need soon. They're gonna need. So they're really gonna have to do Aga-1 sooner more than later.
Yeah, so they'll need that for Ice Palace. Well, logical Ice Palace access. Swamp is a crystal, but yeah, Swamp's crystal, so yeah. Looks like Powered Mario is making his way back to Eastern Palace with more guards than usual.
Yep, hopefully he doesn't do what Renderer did.
I doubt it at this point. He only has the right side and Armos. Now, what I'd be more worried about is him going for the east, for getting one to the other and bailing. So I guess that
What I
falls
mean
what you are. Yeah.
is going straight to Armos and not going to the back. Because the Moon Pearl is in that chest in the back.
I'm gonna look at Paradox Cave, see if there's anything good here.
Well, so far there wasn't. 3 bombs, 10 arrows, 20 rubies, map in the Skullwoods, 20 rubies, and a heart container. Yeah,
Oh, what is this, Hype Cave?
there was nothing in there.
Oh, I didn't see when Kaede got their 4th sword.
Wait, what? Oh,
Hey, Kaede's got a gold sword.
that must have been in either in in Big Chest in Skullwoods then. Wow, gold sword. This seed is easy. Pretty much everything dies in one hit to it.
Okay, so to your point, Power Mario is beelining Armos, so...
Oof. Both our runners. Oh. Or 2 of our runners, I mean, not both. Power to Mario, I would have probably gone and grabbed a couple more arrows there.
Oops, missed it on the quick kill. One of the Armos just overshot.
Oh no. He's gonna have to do sword strats. Oh, C-shape house. I missed what that was. 20 rubies, okay. Ice rod strats, that's an interesting one.
Hey, Smoke, if you got him.
And chess game was a piece of heart. But Kaede as well. And that second item of Skull Woods was half magic, by the way.
I did catch that one. I just got more caught off guard by the appearance of the gold sword.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Okay, so
Skull Woods though.
So Power Mario's gonna get his flute, but it's still missing that ever important pearl.
Yep. P-Train and Power to Mario being the only ones still on Master Sword, too.
And Kaede is the only one who went for Zora to get that glove, so that's how they got their Dark World access.
Yep. They did count their items. I'm just thinking that they're gambling. There's a hook shot in Thieves Town.
Very nice, very nice.
And there's the second bottle. I'm thinking they are gambling that there was nothing in the back of Eastern. Renderer, go to Eastern. I will smack that bear. I will. Go to Eastern, dang it.
Like, going to... I mean, if your choice is Pearl on Pyramid versus doubling back and going double dipping Eastern, I would... If those are your 2 choices, which at this point it pretty much is, I would pull the trigger on Aga.
True. And chat's bringing up a good point that he can still mirror from Pod. Like, you can still get the Pod without the Moon Pearl. You just can't fight anything. And Thieves Town Attic has 20 rubies. I think that's 3 of the 4 items.
I haven't been counting these sounds items. So no key. I don't know if we have the map or compass.
Okay, I didn't know that part, Ken. Cannot bring the bunny or the
Kiki.
Yeah, you can't bring the monkey to pod in bunny form.
Yeah, you can't open up pod, but you can still walk to it in bunny form.
Renderers and the P-Train are probably, or no, P-Train's got his Moon Pearl.
Yeah, so P-Train will have pretty open access to most of Dark World after this.
Yep. And okay, the map and compass. Wait, what?
Answer Phoenix Archer in chat. The Moon Pearl is in the the right side of Eastern Palace.
Left side. Oh wait, yeah, it was Eastern Palace Big Key Chest, or Vanilla Big Key chest location. And Blind is down. Getting our second dungeon done, and Blind dropped for us the compass.
Right, so the yeah. Right, so P-Train's going to be giving us some looks that we haven't seen yet. Assuming he goes to pod. I'm not sure. No glove. I'm not sure what. I think P-Train's going to be funneled into either South Dark World or pod.
He's going to Hype Cave.
Yeah, that's probably better. Yeah, because he's pretty much funneled into this section of Dark World.
Yep, Power to Mario is going to Hera. Which Hype Cave is 10 arrows, piece of heart, 20 rubies, heart container, 20 rubies.
5K out of 10.
What? What was the rating we gave it?
Hype Cave.
Oh. And that's Quake on Dig Game. Nah, you guys are being way too nice to it. That's a negative 10 out of 10. Didn't have anything important in there.
Yeah, that's why I rated a Hype Cave out of 10.
Oh. Also, that is an interesting bunny sprite for Renderer.
Yeah, so it looks like Renderer is kind of taking our idea. He's going to walk to pod. I think... Oh, there's the boots on Stumpy.
Yep, that is speed mode now on P-Train's part.
So yeah, Renderer's taking our idea from earlier. He's going to walk the pod. I think at this point, he's going to be last location in this Moon Pearl.
He's going to kick himself, too, for this. So now the guess in chat will be, how many angry slashes will Renderer do when he finds this Moon Pearl? I'm guessing 3 or 4.
Probably just a couple. Yeah, times of the essence.
None. He uses ice rod shots. I like that answer. Bomb. Also, welcome Speed Gaming 2. with a raiding party of 67 people. We are doing the open weekly race between Professor Renderer, Power to Mario, P-Train, and Kaede Rukawa. I am never going to say that name correctly as much as I try to. Yeah, he's got to go back and get the Moon Pearl from the one location. That's also our third bottle found.
Yeah, so this he's just giving out safeties.
Yeah, we still need the ice or the fire rod and possibly Bombos or Ether. There's P-Train getting his tempered sword.
Picking up those boots also gives us access to that those Titans meds whenever we want them. Probably best loop it in with the eventual Skullwoods check.
Looks like P-Train's going there right now. After he does Bonk Rocks. And Kaede is doing the check of back of his cape. And Piece of Heart on Bonk Rocks. Yeah, golds. We found swords like obscenely fast. Bombs, small key, Piece of Heart.
Although that's gonna be P-Train's gloves, not his mitts.
Oh yeah, he hasn't gone and visited Zora yet. So far, it's only P-Train and Kaede that have done the Zora checks, though. And that was a small key in Pod on the left side. Renderer probably feels he's behind right now, so he's taking a gamble on the old saying of "there's always something in Pendant Pod."
So let's say P-Train's going to take the Kakariko portal. See if he does a Skullwoods dip, which he'll be rewarded for, definitely.
Oh yeah, he'll be getting his fourth sword in half magic, and Kaede has gotten their Titan's Myths.
Alright, so yeah, that definitely gives Kaede the pretty much the world at his disposal.
Oh, he might be hoping there's Fire Rod in here. We do need Fire Rod, possibly for GT, and we do know we need it for, there's the Cane of Burna. And a small key. And we do know we need it for Trinex.
Right, yeah, that's the Trinex is going to be the bigger one. Also, could be Ice Palace access, depending where that Bombos ends up.
Oh yeah, good point. Looks like Power to Mario is getting their Moon Pearl. Having the last location in. And Kaede is getting their mirror. I imagine that Kaede is going to be the first one to get their flippers. Those that wonder, flippers were on the floating island.
Yeah, the route taken has definitely benefited Kaede the most so far.
There's the Fire Rod. Lady Laura Linda, are you looking at the spoiler log?
All right, so there, yeah, the old saying about Pendant Pod rings true.
Yep.
And
There-
Silvers.
Yeah. Pod was well worth going into. Finding the fire rod and silvers, that possibly put Renderer back in the lead, or in the lead here.
I'm willing to bet he's going to bail from this big chest.
No, I don't think he's going to gamble pedestal. There's too much that we know where stuff is in the game that gambling ped is not a good idea.
Looks like he's going for it, though.
Yeah, well, he's completed enough of Pod. It might as well go do Helmosaur since there is still an item. We still do got an item left in here, so might as well see if Bombos or something like that is there. After all, we don't know if a book is required, and I just realized something.
What's up?
Kaede took a gamble. Oh wait, no, they didn't. Never mind. We did have all 4 items in Thieves Town. They realized the small key or the map were going to be in the big chest at that point. Yeah, both gloves have been found. One was on Zora, the other one was on Lumberjack Ledge. And there's another boss down. Or same boss. We've killed Blind a few times now. Power to Mario though is going to be getting their Titans or no Power Glove in a second here. So far, Kaede is the only one to go to Zora. No. Everyone else has basically gambled on something being on the ledge at this point. Kaede is the only one who looked at the ledge.
Alright, so no item on Helma.
No, maybe he is gambling it. There is something on pedestal.
Now that fire rod, Ped is in logic for Professor Renderer.
The only thing it could be at this point, though, is one of the medallions or the book.
Yeah, that would be correct.
Yeah, because we need flippers, which we already know where they are. I wonder if Renderer is taking the gamble. I'm beginning to wonder, though, how long it'll be till our other runners go to Azora at this rate, though.
If I wanted to bet, P-Train might, after Skull Woods, do the North Dark World check. So Graveyard Ledge, King's Tomb, and then take out the Catfish near Azora.
Also, P-Train just got their gold sword.
Yeah, looks like I was right.
Renderer also dropped a bomb outside of Hype Cave. And 10 arrows on top of Bumper Ledge. Kaede getting their Titans, sorry.
Okay, I was just going to say the same thing. Kaede is the first one with mitts. Although I imagine P-Train's not going to be very far behind. Give it another minute or two.
Yep, there he goes to 2. Forgetting that he does not got flippers there. Oh, Renderer got his boots. Going to be getting their Quake here in a second.
Alright, so where's Kaede go from here? Minor check? Yep, minor check.
Might as well do desert while you're here.
Yeah.
And that was Quake.
Oh, P-Train is doing the, you don't see current jumps very often anymore. And he nailed the current jump about second or third attempt.
I believe that was the second, so yeah. Beautifully done.
Yeah, not a technique you see very often, but always good to have in your back pocket for when it comes up.
Yeah, P-Train is going to be getting their Titan's mitts and whatever is on Quakefish here in a second.
Yeah, we're also Kaede. Looks like Quake is the entrance to Mire, so we have a fully clearable Mire.
Yeah.
Which is one of our 5-6 crystals, so. Looks like P-Train's go for some Ansela shenanigans. Oh no!
P-Train, no! Oh. You forgot Zora. That's going to come back to bite him. Renderer getting his first glove. And it looks like P-Train is going to go do Pod.
Yep, he'll be rewarded for that. So, oh man, he was like right on top of those Titans mitts.
Yep. Renderer, please don't tell me you're doing a ped pull.
You know, he got Fire Rod.
They literally have, like, guarantee Kaede has a lot open to him, but Renderer and the others don't. And the only thing that could be there now is literally just a medallion.
Specifically, Torox.
Yeah, it has to be either Bombos or Ether that's on pedestal, and it has to be what opens up TR.
Kind of wish I had raced this one. Oh, and P-Train showing off.
That's not an easy trick to do.
I mean, hovering in a single direction is tough enough, but changing direction midair? Only a few people can do that.
Renderer is going straight to the back in Skullwoods.
Meanwhile, Kaide is neck deep in Mire, just a few seconds away from face down with Vitreous.
Wow, he had a Godmire. This Butter Sword and Cape are going to make Vitreous a very, very easy fight today.
Oh, yeah.
Like, the only way this fight's any easier is if you have the silvers.
I honestly still think, someone can correct me, I don't claim to be an expert at this game, but I feel with a gold sword dashing through Vitreous and then just using silvers for phase 2 is faster.
No, if you don't got the gold sword, I mean. And Renderer getting his third pendant. While Kaede is getting their third crystal. No, second crystal. Okay, Renderer, let's see if what you did is worth it.
Brace yourselves, ladies and gentlemen.
We're getting a ped pull.
Be still, my heart.
Watch this be book.
Doing it blind, too. Man of the people.
And it is...
Womp womp.
Oh, that's painful. It could have been the book, because the medallions could have been on one of the tablets still.
That is a feels bad man kind of moment.
Yeah. That's the kind of moment where you kind of wonder if you should even continue. I know I would have left.
Oh, Mario's about to get his first glove. Oh, but he's just a little shy of money.
Oof. I think the stun prize today is like a single ruby.
Yeah, he only did about, I can't tell if he has 493 or 483, but
490.
okay, can't quite tell, but yeah. So it's so close.
There's the butter sword for Renderer.
I would say P-Train's also gambling on Helma.
Pod was definitely the play today. So was Eastern. The only pendant dungeon that wasn't worth going into really was Skullwoods.
In a sense, yeah.
Yeah, it had the half magic in the sword, but these runners are good enough that that isn't really a necessary item for them.
Oh man, your heart breaks for Power Mario right now.
Why?
He's 5 rupees away from Zora.
Oh. Oh.
4 rupees. You can do it. Power Mario must smell the item here.
He's gonna wipe out the entire Zora population while doing this.
Yeah, that's why you don't see any Zoras in Wind Waker.
Yeah.
Power Mario is an official part of Zelda lore. 3!
3! And 10 arrows on Desert Ledge. Or not Desert Ledge. Desert Big Chest.
Gotcha. I am fascinated with what's going on with Power Mario right now.
Don't worry. There's a reason there's 2 of us.
Oh, 30 rubies. Come on, game. Throw Power Mario a bone.
There's one.
2. It's like farming for rare drops in an RPG right now.
It's like what?
Farming for a rare drop in an RPG right now.
I don't know. I think the RNG would be better.
One! Come on!
We're getting a look at Spike Cave. Land Mole is dying very, very quickly.
Oh, yeah.
And that had a compass, and Spike Cave has...
Give him the dang there! Ah, he did it!
Now watch, they just suddenly drop a 20 for him.
Oh, God, my heart would sink.
I know it's not possible because of the loot tables, but the game would be somehow find a way to be trolly like that still. It's like, I'm programmed to be randomized. I decide when the randomized happens.
Oh, and Power Mario's persistence pays off with the fancy pyramids.
Was that the Titan Smiths? Yeah, it was. Okay. Renderer is going to be the last person, it feels like, to get the power or the Titan Smiths.
Well, we'll see, because P-Train was right on top of them and bailed, so I imagine it'll probably be a minute before he's back there.
Watch it literally be a minute.
Looks like P-Train might also be betting on Pedestal.
Yep.
Okay, so Power Mario is taking his new mitts and doing a Turtle Rock check.
Yep, time to see if we need another medallion or not. Power to Mario, he had to have gotten Quake. And it was Bombos, just like I said it would be.
Yep, so we are Bombos. Collectively, between all the players, we're just a Bombos medallion from Go mode.
Yeah.
We know where the flippers are.
Yep.
And the flippers are in logic for most of our players right now. Half our players? Half our players.
Yeah, well, yeah, because you need just... All of our runners need the Titan Smiths at this point. Or half of our players need the Titan Smiths. And there's P-Train getting the third Pendant.
Now,
this is a feel-bad moment.
as far as that Bombos goes, I'd be willing to bet just for the jokes, it being in Ice Palace, because fire locking fire always seems to be fairly common.
Yep, and we are getting a ped pull on P-Train.
$20.
I don't care who you are, that's painful to see at this point.
Ped says, "Hey, here's $20, kid. Go get yourself something nice."
There's nothing we can buy in Hyrule for $20.
I think you can buy a heart from one of the generic shops with $20.
Something worthwhile for $20.
You know, back in Zelda 1, 20 hearts bought you a potion, a sword, and you still had enough left to take the whistle across the river. I think that my Zelda 1 reference checks out. I'm not sure.
I don't know. I've never finished Zelda 1. I couldn't figure out the map.
No, it's the ladder across the river, not the whistle.
Dude, you could have told me you could have gone with either one of those and I would have believed you. Now I gotta question everything you say.
Yeah, don't question it, just believe me implicitly.
Nope. Renderer taught me to question everything, so I will.
Okay, so it looks like you won that bet on P-Train's minutes.
What?
P-Train got his minutes.
Oh yeah, I did say it would be like in a minute, didn't I? I'm surprised the chat isn't calling for me to be burned at the stake again.
Alright, so it looks like P-Train's gonna go get his Turtle Rock knowledge and his flippers.
Yep, Renderer is off to go get his Spike Cave stuff. Yeah, our chat's a little pyromaniacs when it comes to me.
Alright, looks like Power Mario should give us our first look at Swamp Palace.
Yeah, Power to Mario does have flippers because they would not be able to get into pot. Couldn't get past the first room without them. Well, they could, but it would they'd get disqualified.
Hey, let's go up to Tower of Hera.
Yep.
Although that still wouldn't help you with the rest of the Swamp Palace.
Sure it would. That's what the Cane of Samaria is for. Did Renderer just do a glitch by accident? Yep.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, he got stuck on the wall outside the witch's hut.
Ah.
He got knocked into at just the right angle to accidentally do an overworld glitch.
Oh yeah, I know which one you're talking about. Yeah, I think that's happening once or twice.
Yep. Renderer tried to jump down, but he got soft locked there. So all that would do is that would have hindered him more if he had tried to go up. But that would have also disqualified him too, I think, from this. P-Train getting their flippers in just a second. Renderer is also going to be getting his Titan's mitts in about 30 seconds here.
Alright, P-Train's gonna be clearing out Meyer here in a second.
And there's the big key to Swamp on Argus.
Oh, I was not counting items. I don't know if the map or compass shown up.
That's the beautiful thing about Swamp. It's one of the two dungeons in the game, technically 3 with the right key layout with ice, that you do not need the big key to get into to get to the boss. And P-Train's going to see 10 arrows on the checkerboard cave. Powder Mario's taking a gamble, though.
At this point, like, you've got a good chunk of the game open. Skipping one check in Swamp with that much available to you, I get it.
There's still left side. They're like.
That's right. I wasn't counting items. I'm gonna keep on Kade's stream.
And 3 bombs on the Desert Torch.
I'm going to go ahead and guess that Map and Compass didn't show up in the front of Swamp because Kaide is also just booking it right to the back.
I think they did in this room. Beautiful diver down.
There's the Compass. There's Bombos. Yeah, never mind. Word. Kaide, well, they still have to get their fire off from Pod.
Power to Mario still does not have Quake, apparently.
I'm not sure he's been on the game or not.
No, but Kaede is a Fire Rod from Go Mode. Ow.
Yeah, so collectively, between all four of our players, we do have everything sorted out.
Yep. Yeah, Kaede. Yeah, they are. She's got to have, or Kaede's got to have their mirror to be able to get into Swamp.
Yeah, Kaede did Hyrule Castle. Alright, Redder has his flippers.
Yep, he's likely going to be going to. He's going to Meyer.
Alright, Kaide is not leaving left side Swamp to chance. Now that Fire Rod's so large.
Well, he's also got the big chest, too. But we already know where all the remaining important items are. So we know that left side Swamp is nothing.
Yeah, so everyone, I think, is one from Go Mode, one way or another. Well, Power is two from Go Mode.
Yeah, just about all of our runners except Mario is one item from Go Mode. We got 2 runners that need Bombos. We got 1 runner that needs Fire Rod. And 1 runner who needs Fire Rod and Quake.
Now, the good news is, for Render and P-Train, is Swamp is a crystal. They're going to go there eventually, and it's on left side, so they'll be finding it sooner than later.
Yep, and this is one of those runs that, sadly, Hera could have been put off till the end.
Yeah, but when you're that close to Dark World access without Aga, and like you're back that close to the wall and checks. I like to do Hera.
Yeah, I know. The dream scenario is always doing Hera last, though.
All right, let's see what's on left side Swamp.
Left side is a heart container, not the sank heart. We don't know if we ever found that yet.
I couldn't tell you.
And 20 rubies. Like we said, though, we know that the left side Swamp had nothing.
Let's see if Kaide goes for ice or pod. They're close to both.
Power to Mario is definitely doing ice, though, and it looks like it's ice.
Yeah, both would have made sense. Yeah, at this point, you do the crystal dungeons you can, and then you worry about cleanup later.
Yep. You know, despite Renderer having done Pedpool, him and P-Train both, they're not that far behind.
That's what always makes these races with high level players interesting. Is someone can make an ill-advised gamble and still end up being a very close race.
Yep.
because they're just that good. Oh, Orange taught me recently the sword buffer method for Icebreaker for that final transition. So much smoother.
Yeah, I can't get the timing with the sword buffering down with my keyboard.
I've never played it with the keyboard.
I do. I can't find a comfortable controller.
I've been pretty partial to, because I've been a PlayStation guy my entire life, so PlayStation controller's always been very comfortable to me.
There's
I use PS4.
There's the fourth bottle found on Power to Mario. Well, I should say third bottle for him, but fourth overall.
Answer Ken and Chad. I would say Kaide is in front right now by a pretty comfortable margin. It really depends on how long they take to get the pod, because that's what Power to Mario and Kaide are both missing pod.
Well, Power to Mario 2 is, though, missing Quake. So
right.
I would definitely give Kaede the lead now.
Oh, yeah, like I say, Kaide right now, I would say, is out in front, but I don't think it's going to be too long before Renderer or P-Train get over the swamp.
Yep, and thankfully, Bombos is not an out-of-way check, so it's not like they're going to skip it. And Vitreous is down on P-Train's side.
So, right now I say Kaide's ahead, but I think there's a very real possibility that P-Train pulls ahead, depending on how long it takes, depends on how long it takes P-Train to get to Swamp and how long it takes Kaide to get to Pod. But I guess that's not exactly hard-hitting rando analysis. You know, whoever wins is whoever finds all the items first.
That's not always true. The seed is not over until we have barbecued a pig.
All right, where are you heading next, Power Mario? Taking your chance with the ped?
Well, he'll get his he'll get his butter sword in half magic.
Alright, so after Ice, I'd imagine P-Train's will be heading to Swamp. We'll see if Kaide heads to Pod. Very nice victory, Coldstare kill.
Yep. That was a blink and you miss it kind of fight. And there's the big key in a French vanilla location in Meyer.
Alright, looks like Kaide is heading to Pod.
Yep. Gonna be getting their silvers and their ice or fire rod, which will put them in go mode.
I can't remember how far separated they were, because I'm wondering if Kaide gets their fire rod, if they're just gonna bail.
I believe silvers were first. But if they do find the fire rod first, I have no doubt they'll bail on it. Oh no, Power to Mario's doing blacksmith.
We know that Jeremiah will not be a good friend of ours.
Nope. We were better off leaving him behind the rocks.
I think that fire rod's over on the right side with the Mimics. I could be wrong, though.
No, it's in the U-shaped dark room.
You're right. So yeah, they would get the fire rod before silvers. Silvers are dark maze. That's one of those things. Like if they bail, like that's perfectly like no one in the world is going to fault them for it.
Nope. No, when you're in go mode, you'll bail on a pendant dungeon. Why did? Oh yeah, he's still needing his bombos out of swamp. Oh no, power to Mario, no. In for a galleon, out for a canut, in for a galleon.
Oh no, it looks like silvers he got silvers first. Okay.
Oh.
So I thought silvers were in dark maze.
I did too. Apparently they were in harmless hellway. And there's the fire rod. So at 1:15:52, Kaede is in go mode. It would go straight for Turtle Rock. Oh, I'd probably save and quit first. Oh, nope, they're getting bottle refills. Fire Rod was in U-shaped dark room in pod.
And silvers were right before, so like once we get to Ganon's gonna go down. This could be like a minute or two easy.
Oh, yep.
Dead rocked.
But seeds are not over until they're actually over.
I will maintain that Dead Rocks were the worst thing ever created by the Legend of Zelda franchise. That includes Navi, that includes Tingle. Dead Rocks are the worst.
I'm in agreement with you, because at least you can mute both Navi and Tingle. You can't mute the Dead Rocks.
Also, what's her name in Skyward Sword? Fi? I don't know the pronunciation of it, but she's also up there with.
That game's version of Navi is what I know her as.
Yeah, I will walk back Navi. I think, making fun of Navi is pretty like. I think Fi from Skyward Sword's kind of taken Navi's place as like the go-to punching bag companion character of the franchise.
Well, here's the thing. I wouldn't even find them that annoying if you could turn their tutorials off. Midna is the only good side character companion.
As low as hit or miss.
Who?
Minish Cap.
Yeah, I didn't care for Aslo either.
Now, Powered Mario looks like he's going for left side swamp.
Man, there's the big key for Turtle Rock in the very first check.
Very nice. Saves us that lava chest check.
I personally think, though, all companion characters for Legend of Zelda, they should give you an option to skip everything they say. Like
except Midna.
Yeah, because Midna's stuff actually is important. Like you can't get over obstacles without talking to her. You can do that with the other companions.
I mean, technically, Fi is the Master Sword, but
yeah, I choose to ignore that. And P-Train is now in go mode at 1:19:18.
Yeah, I figured Renderer is going to be right behind him.
Yep. Power to Mario is going into pod, though, to get their silvers and their fire rods. Still missing that Quake medallion.
Wasn't there a fairy companion in Phantom Hourglass?
I never played Phantom Hourglass. Or Spirit Tracks.
Oh, you know what? Speaking of Spirit Tracks, though, Zelda is a top tier companion character in Spirit Tracks.
I'm talking about games I played of the Zelda franchise.
Yeah, no, Zelda herself is a top tier companion character in Spirit Tracks.
That's what I've heard. Actually, I shouldn't be dissing on Fee then if I've never played Skyward Sword.
Exactly. It's just go with the crowd.
I did like Tattle though from Majora's Mask.
I don't think Zelda pulls off like genuine comedy too often, but Zelda and Spirit Tracks, like there's some like genuinely funny lines from her. I'm not sure if my comedy opinion on Zelda is a hot take or not.
Ciela was Phantom Hourglass, okay. And there's the book in Turtle Rock. And Renderer is actually in Go mode at 121 flat.
But yeah, going back to the original point, Dead Rocks are the worst thing the Zelda series ever produced.
Yep. Though I think P-Train did complete Swamp, right?
I would imagine.
Yeah, because he's going straight to Turtle Rock. And Kaede finding their small key they need to be able to go to Trinex. Oh, excuse me, sorry.
Oh, good. All right, it looks like P-Train's getting ready to head into TR, Professor Render is getting a 6 crystal, and Kaede Rikawa is getting ready to get Trinex. God.
This is Renderer's 5th crystal, not his 6th.
Oh, he has been in the Ice Palace.
Nope. He is heading that way right now, though.
That's always a nice thing about Swamp and Ice. You can, if you get them as a 1-2 punch, that's always pretty nice.
Yep. And Trinex is down. So we have a little game we like to play on here on Speed Gaming. Of 1 to 22, guess where the big key in GT is? My guess is 22.
Yeah, I'm a man of chaos. 22.
Good on ya. I've only seen it happen a few times, or once or twice, but like 22 to me is whatever 22 is. I don't go for a specific room. I've seen tile room be the third thing they check.
It is always fun to see someone do a tile room out of sheer, like, come on.
So, nope, we're not guessing rooms today.
I got bailed out recently in GT because usually I'm hope then left person, like almost as doctrine. But like this past race, I got a small key in hope. I'm like, you know what? Let's switch it up. And there was my so something. I think it was a sword in compass room that I needed badly.
Yeah, and then we're at 2 so far. Or yeah, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 checks, and only a couple of keys, and some other useless miscellaneous stuff.
I looks like Kaide is going for a Dark Magician routing.
Yep. And 6 is it. And looks like Cabutroid is the winner. He's the only one that didn't go over.
We play by Price is Right rules here on Speed Gaming.
Yep. So, Cabutroid, congrats. You're the only one that guessed under 10. or no, under 7 actually.
I guess 6.
You know what I mean. It was 6 that the item was on.
I totally guess 6.
You said 22.
Hey, you can't prove that.
Do I need to pull up the VOD?
I don't know what that is.
Dude, you're the one that taught me how to commentate. Don't try to pull a fast one on me.
Tricks of the trade.
Power to Mario is clearing Helmasaur.
At this point, so he did Smith Chain, so he has orphaned that Quake medallion pretty hard.
I wonder if this at this point maybe he clicked on race game or dig game and he did, but he accidentally did so and didn't do it. He has the Ether medallion.
Wouldn't surprise me. He's done pretty much everything else.
Where did he find the Ether medallion?
Smith Chain? I know he did Smith Chain, no one else has.
He did Purple Chest too, and the Hammer Pig.
Oh, he's going for the pad.
Oh. He hasn't done Mothula yet, so he's got to kill that.
Answer chat. Quake is on Dig Game.
Yeah, I think he marked it as done, and he thought he actually did.
I've been there. One time I clicked because I saw. This is a while back. I saw progression on Zora Ledge. I clicked it in advance, knowing that I was going to go get it, but then I bailed after Zora itself, and that was a bad day.
I had to forfeit a race recently because my tracker wasn't working properly.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Like it started marking places as done or unmarking stuff that I had done. So that like I lost track of what I'd done and what I hadn't.
Last time I had tracker trouble was my first race in glitch mode in the Metro tournament. Because I was using a non-glitch tracker, auto-tracking glitch mode, so my tracker was just having a hard time dealing with it.
I was doing a ladder race. It was my first one.
All right, Kaede is about to have their final showdown with Aga-1.
Okay, so apparently it is on his tracker still. So he just is putting it off.
Yeah, he definitely orphaned it after doing Smith Chain.
Yeah, he is going to be kicking himself once he does it. And P-Train is in GT now. Oh, he's been in GT. Never mind. He's got 3 keys. Okay, Kaede is going to be doing the pig fight now. And we have our 3rd Pedpole.
Alright, as Kaede jumps into the Ganon fight, P-Train is beginning the climb.
Yep, if one of our runners decides to do right side GT, they don't have to go very far for another key.
Yeah, Hope Left is a pretty standard option, and that would definitely pay off for you.
And this will be the end of phase 2 right there.
Okay.
And sure to do several more slashes than needed. Doesn't hurt to do more than needed. It's not like it's gonna hurt you.
This is one of those, this hurts you more than it hurts me kind of things.
What do you mean?
It hurts Ganon more than it hurts Kaide.
Yeah, sadly it doesn't do anything more to his health, though.
Yeah, but Ganon had it coming.
Oh yeah.
That's a nice double. Ooh, just barely misses that.
Kaede, watch out. He almost walked right off the cliff. And Kaede will finish with an official time of 1:30.45. First place in the restream, third place overall in the race itself.
Yeah, so this is this is one of the scenes where if you just one bad step can just completely derail your entire game plan.
Yeah.
What is this MSU? I love it.
It's not Golden Sun, so I don't know. Oh, I just noticed Renderer has the mirror shield.
Oh yeah, not even Power Mario has mirror shields. Wonder where that came up.
Well, Renderer is also later in the dungeon. Maybe that he checks stuff that that Power to Mario hasn't yet.
Yeah, everyone else has a mirror shield, so I'm guessing it's going to be in TR.
Also,
Sorry.
You know, you go ahead.
I'll say we are joined in chat by Kaide Rukawa, our winner today. How you doing?
Hello everyone, I'm doing well, thanks.
Yeah, GG, good job.
Yeah, a little bit lucky at the end there, but nothing much left in the game at that point, so
Well,
yeah, pretty good. I got really lucky with the Thora play out of logic, so I will take that.
yeah, well, like, it doesn't matter. You still won the restream, that's for sure. You get a lifetime supply of randomizers, whether you want them or not.
It's interesting this seed because it was better to go early to Aga and to not deep into Sora out of logic because of the other globe being behind Naga and Boot, so I don't really know the god route in this seed, so
Yeah. Also,
it
I
was
don't think Power to Mario has gotten his Quake yet. I think that's why he's still looking.
Yeah, this seed had a lot of opportunities to go, like because we've seen on the restream with with all the racers, and yeah, one step or another, there's just a lot of opportunities for this to just go completely off the rails with. If you decide to go to a certain place first, especially in that light world, there are a lot of ways light world could have gone wrong.
yeah, especially with the Green Pendant Easter Palace, but being an Aga seed and having early bow there, I don't know, I don't really like skipping Green Pendant and the dungeon itself.
Also, welcome the Silver Gauntlets with a rating party of 67. Thank you, guys.
Yes, welcome. We are in the finishing stages of this Open 7-7 seed.
We're also going to be joined by, possibly by Power or P-Train here very shortly.
And yeah, like what you're saying, kind of, because also that Moon Pearl. If you're someone who likes to gamble the right side of Eastern Palace, there's we saw with 2 of the racers. It could be a very long time before you get back to those.
Yeah, the pearl was in Easter, right? I don't remember. Where was it?
Where was what? Sorry.
Oh.
The pearl was. We were talking about the pearl is on the right side of Eastern Palace.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in the vanilla big key chest. Also, welcome P-Train.
Hello.
GG.
Yeah, we were just talking about like that light world had so many ways it could have gone off the rails for just about anyone.
I mean, honestly, I felt good about the light world. Like at the early, like I'm gonna be honest, like when I found that early flute, I was 100% convinced everybody was gonna leave after Pearl. Like, cause once you get Pearl, you get that's Aga, and then you have the ability to a full clear pod. Also with the hammer, you can do Hype Cave to dig game. I was like, everyone's gonna leave after the Pearl. No one's gonna get flute, and I felt like I was in a really good place, like super early. And then I 100% last locate the glove on Zora. And yeah. And I just hoped everyone last located the flute instead of last located the mitts.
No, oh, God, sorry.
Quite a few of the runners actually left the Moon Pearl behind.
Oh wow, they just went straight to Armos.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that crossed my mind, but no, there was it was too early in the game for something like that, in my opinion.
When I saw that pearl, I was like, "Oh, some people is going to skip this for sure."
I wasn't even thinking about that. Like for me, like pre-Dark World access, it's very difficult to skip things in the Light World to me. Like Hera Basement's another one. I feel like a lot of people like to skip Hera Basement, but if I don't have like glove, mitts, hammer. If I don't have a glove, hammer, pearl, Dark World access, it's very hard for me to skip things in the Light World, like no matter how long they take to check.
Exactly, I'm right there with you. Like if the closer my back is to the wall, the more I tend to just be thorough.
Yeah, and the Zora was so unfortunate, but I'm thinking like the only chance I really had to check Zora was when I did Catfish. But I had like 500 rupees and some change, so if I did Zora, I wouldn't have been able to do Pod. So, and then also Pod has a ton of money that would enable me to do Zora if I really want to. So I don't know, just checking Zora after Catfish didn't make sense for me. And then after Pod, you have 2 pendants, so you're kind of committed to the ped play after that. I was livid. I was like, so help me God. I was like, I can't believe that this is a ped seed after I got the flute off of Green Pendant. Like, I was so upset about that. But then it wasn't even a ped seed. You just had to check Zora, and I just never did.
Yeah, Rando giveth and Rando taketh.
Yep. Though it's kind of crazy to think about the fact that every pendant dungeon had some kind of nicer needed item to beat the game.
Was there anything in Hera?
Hera's that wasn't a pendant.
Oh, pendant dungeons. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
I mean,
The-
Skullwoods didn't have anything.
had half magic, and I don't remember the second item. It
Gold
was...
sword for me.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Which that might have been Master Sword for other people. We don't know. But,
Yeah, I mean, I felt I had the flute. I was routing well. I thought everything was going really good, and then just gradually, choice after choice, like you just kind of get funneled into Zora, and it's kind of hard to feel good after that point, unless there's a handful of people that that last located flute. But once I saw Gamma finish, I was like, oh yeah, Gamma, then Vortex right behind him. Yeah, I felt really good about the first half of this, and just Mitts just kind of ruined it. But it is what it is. Unfortunately, I do have to step away though. Thanks very much for the restream. I appreciate it, and yeah, maybe some other time, and maybe I'll have a better finish. Who knows?
Have a good night, P-Train.
Yeah, catch y'all later.
see you, P-Train.
Meanwhile, Renderer is close to finishing up his Ganon fight.
Yep, on phase 4 in just a second here. Oh, he is on phase 4. Dirt. Ignore me.
Oh yeah, 1 second. Alright, so Kaide finished 3rd overall in the race room, and P-Train finished 6th overall.
Yep, and Renderer in just a second. Will
Yeah, Gamatsu won again. As always.
Renderer finishes with an official time of 1:40:32. I do not know how many people finished. That's easy enough to see. Renderer finished 3rd place in the restream, 15th overall. So, what are some of your other thoughts about the seed? Also, welcome Renderer. Looks like Power to Mario, though, is going to be getting his Quake, finally.
Yeah, maybe the big play here was doing Zora or not because of the mids. So, nothing else, I guess.
Yeah, Zora is just kind of weird when around in with, like Peter was saying, like, money-wise, if you're, like, almost at, just a bit above or just at 500,
I was afraid of Palace of Darkness early on because I got the Zora Globe first, and I had no money after doing Zipstone and all that. All those checks in the South Road, and I was like, okay, I will leave that for later. And then, yeah, it appeared some money at Cape 45, if I'm not wrong. I don't remember. Or Hype Cave, whatever. There was some money there, and yeah, whatever. It was all about the mids and having the flood with the green pendant early on, or maybe doing that with the mirror.
Yeah, that was a fun mirror location too.
Yeah, I'm glad I went there. It's funny because I was at that room and I accidentally killed the guard, and I was like, oh no, I have to reset the room, and it appeared, the mirror appeared there, and I was like, okay, the game rewards me for playing bad, I guess. Whatever.
Also,
I'll stop talking. Thank you for the stream, by the way, and the tracking, and GG's again.
yeah, no problem.
Have a good night.
Yeah, have a good night to you too. Bye.
See ya, Kaede. Also, welcome Renderer.
I've been waiting. GG's.
Yeah, GG's. What are your thoughts on the seed?
Honestly, so I'll get this sorted out, just out of the way right now. The pet bait honestly didn't hurt me that much. I wasn't too bad. I didn't feel too bad about it, just because, well, it just gave you it right there. I'm just gonna treat it as a skull glitch check.
Yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, look, I think you're kind of funneled into Pod early in the Dark World, and then from there you're at Eastern, and so it kind of flowed nicely to do that pet check.
Yeah, it really, I didn't feel too bad about having to go back into Eastern for the Moon Pearl. It was well, I bailed. I tried to go for the 50-50. It failed. So I'm like, okay, I might have to. I don't know if I'll go back to Eastern, but when I went for Aga, because I was pretty much under the impression that I needed Aga at that point. And so I was like, okay, I'll just take care of Aga first, and if Moon Pearl's not on the ledge, then I know where it is. So I'll go back in, and I'm not gonna feel too bad. I don't feel too bad because I just got my Samaria, and I'm fine. And the Moon Pearl's right there, and hey, Pod's right along the edge too. There's nowhere else to go other than Pod's in this area, and it rewarded me with Fire Rod, so Fire Rod Silvers as well. So it none of that whole going back double dipping Eastern thing really didn't hurt me as much as it could have been.
No, and at least it was something important that you needed in Eastern too.
Yeah, of course. And I mean, even if it didn't, even if Moon Pearl was on the ledge, I still would have been content with Samaria. So yeah. And really, I didn't feel like I didn't play all that bad. The routing decisions I made didn't worked out for the most part. Sure, I did. I was like, okay, I need to make sure. I want to do these checks since now that I know where mitts or I know where my glove is. Because I didn't check lumberjack at the start of the game, so I'm like, okay. So I got my gloves. I knew it had to be here eventually, and then it was then it was the mitts that ended up on Zora, which again I was pressed for money, but I'm at 499 rupees. I could just get any rupee pickup and I should be fine. And luckily for me, I got mine and then proceeded to clip into a wall. So
yeah,
that was funny. I think it just so happened to be that my the little jumpy dude ended up just hitting me in just the right spot and knocked me in just the right spot to get me inside the wall, which I was like, okay, that's cool, but I'm not on the correct bump for this. I mean, that Lucia would know that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I went back. Not too much of a concern. And yeah, float smoothly, and then okay, get my mitts, check just do some extra checks along the way to make sure, if I need bombos or ether or something else, and then just call it a day. Bombos ended up being on Turtle Rock, which I was like, okay, no big deal. So I'll just clear out my dungeons, and then as I was heading to the swamp, I'm like, I probably should skip left side swamp because I'm go -1, so it would make sense for me to do that. And it just so happened that hey, it was in the diver down room, so it's okay. We're good. We're eating good. So yeah, and other than that, really, the siege just was genuinely pretty nice. The pet bait really didn't hurt as much, and I kind of noticed that it seemed like a lot of people it seemed like Peach Rain and Power to Mario got ped, but Kaide decided not to, or at least didn't get to just got the green pendant and just didn't proceed further into Pod or Skull.
Only Kaede was the only one that didn't pull ped.
Okay, yeah, then that makes sense. Yeah, that's. I was like, really, the pet bait isn't that terrible. Like even if you pulling ped really just didn't hurt you that much. It's like, hey, here's ped. Here's ped on a silver platter. You can check it. It probably isn't anything, but here you go.
It would have been the luck though if you guys didn't check it. It would have been that 1 in 10 seed where it's got the medallion you needed.
That would actually be really nice, because that would have actually made us like, oh, cool. That actually really worked out for me. And I didn't I would have been feeling great because like, hey, that's a medallion, and then even it's not, or instead of just, oh, okay, that's not a big deal, not a big deal at all, since it was just nicely handed to me.
Yeah. Oh, so Power to Mario must have done right side right away on the GT.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably aiming for hope left, and just hope.
Yeah, I will always stick with hope left because that's kind of what I tend to do.
Yeah, you taught me that.
Yeah, it's pretty much like it's routing is like GT routing is very subjective from person to person, so it depending on how you feel, what's more comfortable to you as a runner, obviously. Yeah, I don't know have anything else really to comment though, if other than just the typical thanks for the comms and tracking and all that stuff. It was fun. Fun seed. Even if we just end up most like 3 of the 4 end up AD in the seed. So yeah. All right. I'm gonna get some schoolwork done and maybe play some Vanguard. I don't know. But yeah, I'll take it easy, everyone. Have a good night.
Yep, now it's just Power to Mario left.
Yep, and Mario is about a minute or so removed from showdown with Aga-2.
Yep, as long as Troll Dorm isn't being trolly today.
Gentle Moldorm never.
Troll Dorm's like, I got a bit smaller platform.
Nice use of the hook shot.
Yeah, really. And very beautifully done Troll Dorm 2 fight. He was probably hoping for Sankart right there.
Yeah, it would be nice, but I think we got this.
Oh yeah. Nah, he's got blue potions. He'd be fine. He was just probably hoping for health refill before.
Also, it's just finishing up, but like I love the baseline for the GT climb in Temp.msu.
What is it?
Just the baseline, just the bass guitar, and it's just my favorite band of all time features bass pretty prominently. So, it's Rush, by the way.
Okay.
And so I'm just always a sucker for some good bass playing.
Yeah, I would like. My mic picks up on everything I don't want it to, and doesn't pick up on stuff I want it to. So I cannot be playing it, having my volume up too high.
Yeah, like the sprite I use in this game is the drummer, the former rest in peace drummer of Rush. My file name is usually a Rush reference. I like Rush.
Yeah, my file name is always Nira.
I go with YYZ to go off my favorite album of all time by them. This is an endorsement to go listen to Moving Pictures by Rush, by the way.
Yeah, good luck getting me to do that. I don't listen to music.
And Temp.msu, so Temp is kind of showing off his experience as a... he coached drum lines, so he definitely putting that to use for this Ganon fight music.
He's getting way too close to Ganon.
That's good.
No, I mean with the upper part there. I remember being a kid I thought I was getting too close to Ganon or something, and that's why he kept teleporting nonstop.
Very readable Ganon in Phase 4.
Beautiful double shot, too. And Power to Mario will finish as long as he beats the bridge with an official time of 1:55.01, fourth place in the restream, 26th overall out of 33 players. Yes, get your GGs in, guys.
Let's see if we're joined here by Power tomorrow.
Isn't he known as the People's Champion?
I don't know.
I think he's known as that. I've heard it a few times. Also, welcome to Power to Mario.
Hey there.
So, what'd you think?
After I saw that pearl, I was pretty tilted. So,
I take it you had a few choice words when you found that Quake, too.
the Quake, yeah, I mean, that was a consequence of just having done a lot of silly things early on and last locating a couple items, just wanted to try to get some sort of edge, and obviously I picked a lot of the wrong things to do, so yeah.
Yeah, that's sometimes rando is like that.
Yeah, but congrats to Kaede, I believe, won the restream race. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You shouldn't feel bad, too, Power to Mario. You're not the only one that pulled the ped.
Oh, I mean, that was that was more of a, hey, this is really the only way that I stand a chance to, end up on the top half of the race time room, is to pull out a big play, and it was fully in logic, so
Yeah.
it's whatever. It wasn't a sort of a last resort thing. Like, hey, I had all these other checks left, so I'm like, I'm already at pod. Get the pendant, grab that fire rod, take it to Skullwoods. Didn't work out, so that's okay.
Sometimes rando just kind of gives you some bad days at the office.
Yeah, definitely tends to like to do that. Let's face it, though, if this was just regular Link to the Past, I don't think we'd be doing this as often as we do.
We'd be pulling pad all the time.
Yeah.
So what's the next MMG tourney?
I don't know. I'm like, are you asking me or?
I'm just kind of asking out loud. Although I'm not sure, I probably wouldn't do very well in an MMG tournament. My PB is like 148, I think, in MMG. Need to get back on that. But maybe once the glitch tournament's over, I'll get back to MG.
Yeah. Top specialist. Did you do Skull Woods? Because that's where one of the swords was.
Let's see, Sword was in Dig Spot, Skullwoods, Speck Rock Cave, and Well, thank you.
No, wait, no, back of Blind's Hut.
Yeah, close enough.
So do we have anything else to add to this?
No, I think we're pretty much played out.
How about you, Mario?
No, just thank you very much for hosting on Speed Gaming 4, and congrats to the other racers.
Well, GG and well played still. So yeah, this is near a light shine with seeing Raka and Lady Laura Linda and Power to Mario saying good night, guys.
Yes, and be sure to follow all of our racers tonight. P-Train, Professor Renderer, Kaede Rikawa, Power to Mario, all of them putting on good shows for us tonight. Make sure to follow Speed Gaming 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And what's that?
I think we have a Speed Gaming 7 and 8 too, don't we?
Oh, I do not know.
Like, I think they're new because we started having scheduling issues.
Then yeah, I'll follow those as well. Follow Speed Gaming. Yeah, we have dedicated Speed Gaming channels for Spanish, French, German. I'm probably missing one, but give those all a follow, and follow my co-com near Lightshine, our trackers Raka and Lady Laura Linda, and myself. And I think that's about it for tonight.
Yep. Have a good night, guys.
Have a good night.